She preached about giving up meat for Lent. I caught her hiding in her car eating a triple bacon burger. I airdropped her picture to whole office. The smell of pepperoni is usually the smell of joy in our office, but today, the break room smelled like steamed broccoli and judgment. It was Ash Wednesday, February 18th, the day the fun died at Apex Marketing. I stood in the doorway, staring at the catering spread. There were salads. There was a tray of grilled fish that looked like it had been cooked in a dishwasher. And there was Linda. Linda is our office manager. Linda is the kind of woman who sends emails with the subject line, friendly reminder, followed by 3 paragraphs of passive-aggressive threats. Today, she was wearing her ash cross on her forehead like a badge of moral superiority, patrolling the buffet line like a bouncer at a club nobody wants to get into. No meat today, Noah, she chirped as I reached for a breadstick. We are observing the season of sacrifice. It's about discipline. It's about cleansing the spirit. I'm not Catholic, Linda, I said, my stomach growling. And I thought we ordered pizza. I changed the order. She smiled, a tight, thin-lipped expression that didn't reach her eyes. To support those of us who are fasting. It's about solidarity. Besides, do you really need the grease? Your skin looks a little oily. I froze. The insult was casual, wrapped in fake concern. My skin is fine, I muttered. Just try the fish. She pointed to the gray slab. It's tilapia. Very pure. I took a breadstick. I walked back to my desk. All morning, Linda had been on a crusade. She walked past Mike's desk and loudly sighed when she saw him eating beef jerky. She sent a company-wide Slack message with a daily scripture about gluttony. She was insufferable. She was a walking, talking guilt trip. Discipline, she kept saying. It's all about discipline. At 1 p.m., I couldn't take it anymore. I needed gum. I needed to get the taste of the dry breadstick out of my mouth. I walked out to the parking lot. The winter sun was bright, glaring off the rows of sedans and SUVs. I walked toward my car, squinting against the light. My car was parked next to Linda's. She drove a pristine white Lexus SUV that she parked diagonally across 2 spots because she was worried about dings. As I approached, I saw movement inside her car. I slowed down. Linda was in the driver's seat. She was ducked down low, her seat reclined slightly, like she was hiding from a sniper. I crept closer. The window was tinted, but the sun was hitting it just right, illuminating the interior. Linda wasn't praying. She wasn't meditating. She was unhinging her jaw to take a bite out of a burger that was roughly the size of a human head. It was a monstrosity. Grease was dripping down her chin. I could see the layers. Beef, cheese, and bacon. Strips of thick, crispy bacon sticking out the sides like delicious, forbidden flags. She took a massive bite, chewing with a ferocity that was almost impressive. She wiped her mouth with the back of her hand, smearing ketchup across her cheek. I stood there, frozen. The hypocrisy was so potent I could practically taste it. The woman who had cancelled the pepperoni pizza, the woman who had shamed Mike for jerky, was currently inhaling a triple bacon cheeseburger in the privacy of her climate-controlled leather seats. And then I saw her phone. It was propped up in a cup holder. The screen was lit up. It was the office group chat. She had just posted a message. Stay strong, everyone. The first day is the hardest. Remember why we sacrifice. #Lent #purity. She typed that message with grease on her fingers. A slow, wicked smile spread across my face. I pulled out my phone. I didn't knock on the window. I didn't confront her. I raised my camera. I zoomed in. Click. The shutter sound was silent, but the image was captured forever. Linda, eyes closed in ecstasy, mid-bite, bacon hanging from her lip, the burger wrapper clearly visible on her lap. What happens next isn't just an awkward silence. It is the total combustion of a woman's social standing in real time. You see, Linda thinks she's protected by her title and her holier-than-thou attitude. She thinks she can lie her way out of this because she's the office manager. Linda isn't just going to lose the argument. She's going to lose her badge. For full version follow on screen instructions.